The incredible Augustinians surely leave no stone unturned in their quest for excellence in every field, academics, sports, or social activities. The academic year 2016-17 saw many spectacular achievements by the Augustinians. We have SAS special correspondents Ms. Saima and Ms. Bushra with more news about this.
The fabric of the school was dappled with the glorious shades of the Augustinians' achievements. Miss Agargan was a national champion at the SAPE Abacus National Level competition, and she participated in Junior Sport Dance National Championship, where she won the gold in the Western Modern Group category and silver in the Western Modern Solo category. She has been selected to participate in the International Sport Dance Championship to be held in Europe in April 2017. Our fabulous fencers, Miss Cutting Sakshi, Miss Agargan Master Kulkarni Aditya, Master Chaudhary Aditya and Master Vatane Samat have also been selected for state level fencing championship to be held in Poland. Miss Manahil Manzoor and Miss Manal Manzoor won the first prize in the respective categories at the Gamma Abacus National Level competition. Master Kulkarni Aditya clinched the gold medal in the state level fencing competitions, while Miss Center Kimrunmai, Master Vatane Samat and Master Zada Ruturaj bagged the silver medals. Master Sheikh Muhammad Sufyan and Master Khan Adnan clinched the first position in the first Junior Maharashtra State Under 17 Floorball Championship. Our four Augustinians, Master Khan Irfan, Master Moyuddin Asim, Master Munda Yogesh and Master Agrawal Yash were selected for Maharashtra State Football Team and played a few matches for our state. And that's the way it is. This is Special Correspondent Saima with camera person Ashish. Over to you, Bushra.
In order to educate the students about the veil of drought enshrouding the Marathwada region, different approaches were adopted by the school. One such approach was the food grain distribution campaign. Students were also made aware of the plight of the grief-stricken, desperate farmers through skits and performances as well. One such skit led one of our students, Master Ethel Ganesh Shiva, to ponder about this issue, specifically about the increasing number of farmer suicides. And this deep contemplation resulted in him penning the novel, The Drought Within. A story about a farmer who commits suicide in a small village on the Maharashtra-Telangana border and the rehabilitation efforts carried out by two young enthusiasts, a doctor called Pavan and an engineer called Mukesh, along with Padmaya, a farmer. Today, I have with me the proud parents of Ganesh, Mrs. Aparna Ethel and Professor Shiva Ethel. Hello ma'am, sir. The early years of a child greatly influence his later years. How was Ganesh as a young child? Has he always shown an interest in reading books and penning his thoughts?
Actually, Ganesh would love listening to stories when he was a very small baby, like a year old or two. We would tell him stories while feeding him food, or he would need nearly 10-15 stories to finish his day. Then once he got 5 to 6 years, he started reading on his own, and I would explain him what does it mean, and then by the time he was in fourth, he started reading on his own Amar Chitra Katha and Ruskin Bond's simple stories and comics. He would love comics, Tinkle and all. It developed.
Actually, Ganesh was as normal as a child, any child would grow in with any parent. But the main part about his upbringing was, myself as a teacher in a college, I found that the students, they are lacking the habit of reading. So we thought of a idea that I had written a book on listening. So I made my wife made Ganesh listen stories, and then I thought that let's give him small projects. Whatever he sees, whatever he observes, allow him to pen him down. So one day what happened was, it was raining outside, and he went to bring some pen or pencil, and it was around 10 minutes. I told him, and very interestingly he was narrating the story to his mother. So I told him, wait, don't tell, just write down. And that was one page, I think, which he wrote when he was in 5th standard. And that was amazing. I put it on Facebook, and in my Facebook friend list, I have some university professors, English, literaturists, etc. They gave some very good suggestions and provoked me to continue. And that went on. Later on, I bought books. As you can see here, the whole books, most of the books are of Ganesh's interests. And now we have given him a Kindle which holds around more than 100 books. Daily he wakes up at 3:30, reads. 3:30 to 5:30 he had a fight with his mother, saying that 3:30 am to 5:30 this is my time. I will not read any school books. From 5:30 onwards till 9 you tell me, that will be my school academic time. So right from his 5th, 6th standard, he wakes up at 3:30, reads. Reading is a habit which we could cultivate in him as a parent, and I think that is what made write him a book. He will tell on his own. There is one very good quote by Ruskin Bond. He says that if you daily write one page, you will end up with 365 pages a year, and that's why how you can become a writer. It's very easy, and that's what we think every parent can bring a small reader, a writer, or a social activist in their house. That's what we think. Thank you.
We also have a little beautiful doll with us, Ganesh's little sister, Manaswini. Would you like to follow in your brother's footsteps?
Yes, I'm very happy for his book. But more than writing, I love reading books and listening to his narrated stories.
That's so sweet of you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. We are also joined by the man of the hour, Mr. Ganesh Ethel. Ganesh, your book is being read by many children of your age and even younger. What message do you have for them?
I would like to say that nowadays children of my age, my friends, my peers are not in the habit of reading. They don't read anything except for academics. So my message is, no matter in which field or subject we excel in, reading is a must. Reading not only helps us to discover various aspects of life, but also helps us to know ourselves better. It unleashes the real potential in us. Actually, my inspiration came from one of my favorite authors' words, Ruskin Bond. He has said that even if you write a single page every day, by the end of the year you will have 365 pages, which is more than enough to compile into a book. So because of my parents, especially my dad, I got into the habit of writing, and it was this habit that was compiled into a book. So my message to today's children is what my dad always tells me: वाचाल तर वाचाल आणि वाचवाल, which means that if you read, only then you will be able to save your education from fading away, and you will be able to save your own reputation as an intellectual in the society. Thank you.
That was Mr. Ganesh Ethel, the author of the book The Drought Within. The book is a story about resilience and hope in the midst of life-changing disasters. It has been well received by readers of all ages from across the world, and SAS is truly proud of this young Augustinian's wizardry with words.
Before we wind up the academic section, let us go to Ms. Vedika for her report on the activities of the pre-primary section. Over to Vedika.
The first 5 years have much to do with how the next 3D turn out. During these years, you may lay the foundation of industry or idleness, of generosity or selfishness, of good or evil. At the St. Augustine Pre-Primary School, the tender buds in its care are lovingly and tenderly molded into industries, generous and good individuals. Various activities are undertaken throughout the year to inculcate all the necessary skills in students. The activities include rhyme recitation, fancy dress competition, theme chart preparation, drawing activities, singing and dance competitions. Vegetable Day, Fruit Day, Salad Day, Sandwich Day are organized to help students gain knowledge in a fun and interactive manner. Every class is fitted with a smart class equipment to aid in a teaching learning process. Aristotle has said, educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. To create a lively and inviting atmosphere for our tiny tots, the classrooms are painted with large alphabets, tantalizing fruits, yummy vegetables and other beautiful scenes. Today, I have with me the tiny tots
of pre-primary to tell us just how much they enjoy their time in school.
So adorable. Thank you, Vedika, and a very special thank you to all our lovely students.
Reading books provides a window into the world around us. It helps the students to perform well in all the academic subjects. Most importantly, it not only helps them become better students, but also better human beings. It gives them the opportunity to learn from the brightest people whenever and wherever they choose. Keeping these salient thoughts in mind, the exigent need of a library was fulfilled. The academic year 2015-16.
We will be back with more news about the amazing Augustinians after this break. So don't go anywhere and stay tuned with us for all the latest essays happening. We are in touch, so you will be in touch.